Live. Random live video here, guys. See if anybody wants to hop on and talk for a little bit. Got anybody watching so far? Stevie May, what's up, buddy? How's the weather holding up there in Kentucky? Y'all getting any snow or rain, or what y'all getting? We were supposed to get a little bit of sleet and stuff like that in the mix. We didn't get any of that, but we got a lot of rain, and now it's black ice on roads and stuff, so didn't want to get out and risk wrecking a truck tonight coon hunting, so better stay at home. John, how you doing, buddy? Free rain. Timber Hill, how you doing? Josh Webb, good to see you. Robert and Jan Taggett, how y'all doing? 14 on there, pretty good. Terry Suddeth, how you doing, buddy? Oh, so how's everybody's weather? I know it seems like way up north getting piles of sun. Right down here, I'm kind of at the bottom of all it. We just had pretty much rain, but we got low temps now, so the roads and stuff are got black ice. Not the best for traveling. Wow. Bunch of comments. Jeremy Thomas, how you doing, buddy? Wise Warrior Pass. Thought I'd join in. Well, I'm glad you're here, buddy. Wise Warrior, I seen your comment there on my video the other day. Tried to answer it back. I get behind on stuff like that sometimes. David Nichols, my cousin. How you doing? You know, David, we could be real cousins, no joke. I actually found out I do have some family, some Nichols in California. Snow and ice. Snowing hard here. Jeremy Thomas, where you live, buddy? Mitch, Southern California, checking in. Alan, how you doing? Cold front has got the coons moving. I bet so. We actually got, we have picked one of our nightlife field staff, Curtis Shelton. He's up there in Indiana. He's just ready to go. He's having a hard time hitting all dens tonight, but he went last night and treated like 9 coons. So, yeah, Timber Hill says, if you like this video, hit the like button. Hit that thumbs up. You'll help us rank better with YouTube, which will help us show up to people who's never maybe seen us or discovered us before. So if you will, hit the like button. I would appreciate it. Steve Madden, cold rain mix in Harlan, Kentucky, 28 degrees. I've been through Harlan, Kentucky a few times. We bought a dog up there one time. Trickle Creek Kennels, how y'all doing? Good to see y'all. Well, I don't know if you guys follow me on all my other social media accounts, but Instagram and Facebook, we released today that we have packaged and got ready the Nightlife Mystery Order boxes. They will be going to the post office tomorrow and shipping out to everyone who has ordered. I want to thank everybody who did order these boxes. I'm not going to divulge what's in them right now because I don't want a surprise for everybody. We added them up, and there's about $52 worth of stuff in each one of these boxes, and everybody only paid $35 plus shipping. I think they come out right around $40 total. So I think somebody ordered one, it was way far off, and it was like $42 or $43 to ship it. But yeah, so the mystery boxes we have right here, tomorrow I'm going to take a trip by the post office in the morning on my way to the job site and drop them off. So you guys should be getting them here in a few days. I really appreciate everybody who joined in on that. That was a huge success. I mean, it kind of started off slow because basically, if people maybe watching right now don't know what it is, we announced this that we originally said $5 worth of stuff for $35, and we overdid that actually. But basically, we told everybody prepay. You're not going to know when it's coming. You're not going to know what's in it. We just guarantee you're going to get more for your money, and you'll enjoy what you get. So, and we had a few orders come in when we first announced it, and then it was up for just like a couple weeks, and then it blew up. People started talking about it after the word got out. And if it's something you guys like the idea of, we're probably going to do this maybe, I don't know, we'll do it several times a year. I don't know how often we'll do it, but it was really fun. I appreciate the sponsors, the vendors that called in on this. And I won't name any names just yet, but hope you guys are going to enjoy that. see if I can catch up here. Stevie says, hopefully I can put a big deer on the ground Saturday morning with the cold front moving through. Yeah, they ought to be moving. Big deer up there in Kentucky. Jeremy Thomas, Pittsburgh at the moment, but it's also snowing at home, which is northwest Pennsylvania. Josh Webb, now he's in Alabama, cold and snow flurries. Wow. David Nichols, still have not found my dogs yet. Hopefully soon. Dang, buddy. I hate that for you. I really do. I hope you had them chipped or something. Eric Varnador says, can't see the video, but hope you get a lot tonight. Appreciate it, buddy. Is my video coming in clear for everybody else? I hope so. If it's coming in clear, either click like or comment. Let me know. If it's not clear, I need to know. I'll switch up or something. Steve Madden says he's from mountains. Let's see. Alan Boykin, rain will go away here in North Carolina. Yeah, Alan, where are you from, North Carolina? Man, I'll tell you, we've had. I was watching the weather there. I think we've had almost 30 inches surplus for the year, and we've had like 7+ inches in the last month. It's crazy. We're in a flood warning right now. We got flooding everywhere. That's another reason why I didn't hunt. I was thinking about going down to South Carolina and hunting the game lands down there, but it's all river bottoms, and I know all those rivers are flooded out. It's great. Okay. Go out, come back in. Is he saying it's coming in? Harold Little says good. I recognize the name, Harold. Did you get a mystery order? I think so. I remember I was packing that a minute ago. So, has everybody been hunting? How's your hunting been going? I haven't been, let's see. I went last week. It was rain just about every evening. We didn't even get any work done. Oh, Tim Real says I was telling him to do that. Yeah, we didn't even get any work done. I do landscaping and grading and stuff, and we got 2 or 3 little grading jobs going on. I couldn't even get the equipment in there. It was such a muddy mess. Haven't been able to do much of anything. Hunting at all either, too. Clayton, Johnson County. Okay. Well, I appreciate you jumping on here, Alan. Timber else, snow and rain here. Stevie May, I've got to go hunt since the weekend before rifle season come in. Ain't good. Man. Stevie, how many deer, how many bucks you allow in Kentucky? I remember last time I had a lease in Kentucky, it was like 1. I didn't know if they ever made that any better or not. Robert says I was around the last minute, but main thing is stuck on my box. I hope you guys really enjoy this box. We did put a lot of thought into this, and it meant a lot to us that a lot of people put faith in us to pay for something, not knowing what they was going to get or when they were going to get it. So, but I think it's really cool, a lot of fun. It's kind of, I don't know. I have done some of the mystery boxes for like other brand stuff back in the past. You know, like I used to do the survivalist boxes or, you know, tactical boxes, whatever. And, you know, you get a box subscription every single month. I always like stuff like that. There's no way we could do anything like that. But as far as a subscription every month. But this was fun. I'd like to do this maybe every quarter, 4 times a year. That'd be cool. Country Boy says, are you going to hunt in Tennessee this year? And if you are, when? I don't know if I'm going to be actually hunting in Tennessee. Let's see. November 30th through the 6th, I'll be hunting Western Kentucky. And then, let's see, the 3rd through the 5th, I'm going to be down in Orangeburg, South Carolina, working at Orangeburg. I might get in the woods for a pleasure hunt down there. And then, I think the 17th through the 20th of January, I'm going to be heading up to Indiana with our field staff member, Curtis Shelton. And I'm going to go see what it's like hunting in Indiana. John Furnow, been out twice this week. Harvested 2 in, harvested 2 and 1 den. That's good. Where do you live, John? Thank you, Robert. I appreciate it, buddy. I wish I could fill up a massive box of stuff and pretty much give to you guys. If I could, I would. May says, in Kentucky, they're allowed 1 buck. According to the zone you hunt in, you can kill as many tags for Pike County. You only 2 deer, 1 buck, and 1 doe. Timber else, they've went out 4 times since Saturday. Have y'all had any luck? I see your dog's coming along pretty good. Yeah, Stevie, I need to make time to hunt with you, buddy. I'll be coming back through when I go up there in January, up there to Indy. I'll be coming back through that area. If I can get a little time, I might swap in. Y'all. John Furnow, Central Indiana. John, how far are you from Cloverdale? I think that's where I'm going to be going and hunting at in January. Robert says 1 buck and 1 doe. Robert, you do any deer hunting, buddy? Oh, let's see. Anthony, how you doing, buddy? Says today's opening day of coon season in Missouri, but armed deer season. I'll wait so I don't upset a deer hunter. I know how it goes. I'm trying, Robert. I'm gonna try to get up there. I hunt 2. See, Country Boy says I hunt 2 dogs, and the youngest dog is more on it than the older one. What should I do with her to get her back on it? Well, first off, how old is your dogs? And like to know what the actual age is. And another thing too is if you seems like one is pushing and doing all the work, and versus one is not. The best thing you do is probably single them out. Quit hunting them together, and start singling them out, and develop the one's nature and ability to hunt by itself. That'll generally give it the independence. Right now, it's probably just tagging along. It's like, well, I ain't got to do nothing because here's doing everything for me. So it's kind of like you get them lazy co-workers at your jobs. Everybody knows, everybody's been there and had them. You get the lazy co-worker kind of lets you do all the work, and then just kind of comes in and gets a little bit of the credit. And that's sometimes you get that with dogs too. So single her out, push her hard in the woods, make her get in and get deep and hunt. If she stands around your feet, you want to drag her off in the woods, kind of scold her and send her on, let her know you don't want her sticking around your feet. And do all this solo, push her hard, go over out her own, and then you can start hunting them together. So take them both out at night, cast one, finish that cast out, grab the other dog, cast it by itself. It'll do both of them a lot of good. Curtis Shelton, how you doing, buddy? You in the woods? We just talking about you a minute ago. Talking about new field staff member, Curtis. And talking about going up there and hunt with you in January. John Furnow says he's about an hour and a half away from there. Curtis says he made 6 make 6 and 7. Make den 6 and 7. Wow. Rough night. Wise Warrior Pass is in British Columbia, Canada. Canada. It's Canada, Nick. It's cold, and the red bones need jackets. I live where the government hates dog hunters. Haha. Vancouver Island is amazing for hunting deer. I bet. I know a lot of people travel up to every year to deer hunt. I actually want to go to Canada and try coon hunting. A buddy of mine, Will, that's in a lot of my videos from last season, he went up to Canada, and they just drove up there and started knocking on doors to go duck hunting. And they got tons and tons of places to duck hunt. Just said everybody up there was super nice and friendly. I think he was near Saskatchewan. Said everybody was super nice and friendly, and pretty much just if you asked, they let you hunt. And he said the coons up there are monsters. Excuse me. So I'd like to go up there, and I'm gonna try that one day. Let's see. Jonathan Hurd says I could same place I deer hunt. I don't understand why people won't let coon hunters hunt during deer season. Yeah, I mean, all of us coon hunters know it to be true. But when it all boils down to it, unless we own the land, we gotta do what people, want us to do. And if we go down and trespass, that's the biggest thing. Everybody's trespassing these days, and private land to hunt on in weeks. And I ain't trespassed the first time. And I can tell you right now, there's 5 or 6 places, 20 miles from within 20 miles of me, that I could go trespass on and probably kill a pile of coons. But I ain't gonna do it. Just not a trespassing guy. Now, not to say I won't cast on a place and my dog get off property on accident. That's a whole different story. I can't control where how it goes too much, and I'm going to get my dog, get him off. And if I got to pay the ticket for that, I will. But as far as pulling up on somebody's land that I don't own, don't have permission to be on, and casting out of disrespect, I'm not going to do that. But we all know, coon hunting don't hurt the deer hunting. But like my buddy Will, him and his dad, they lost a deer hunting place this year, and they're having a deer hunt their own place I've been allowed to coon hunt solid year round. and they asked me to stay off of the deer season, and because they were so gracious to allow me to hunt the rest of the year, the whole year, they don't charge me nothing, they don't care. I'm like, yes sir, I do, you know, because I'm gonna respect them. I appreciate it. For years now they've let me hunt run dogs 365. So Robert says Jana's little walker female finally turned on, is getting treed and home pressure now. She has always hunted good by herself. Awesome. Yeah, Nick's is fully out of heat now, and so my next trip in the woods, Nick's is going to be going with me. I'm expecting things to happen soon. Country Boy says, when do you think the best time in the night to hunt? Well, I'll just be honest with you, it just really depends. I think if you got a place that's been pressure hunted a lot, especially like game land, I think honestly, if you can get out there like after 2 o'clock in the morning, from 2 to daylight, if you can do it, go home, go to bed, take a good nap, whatever, get in bed early, get up and grab your dogs, and go hunt. It's like deer hunting, you know. Back when we used to deer hunt all the time, we would, you know, we see deer for a good while hunting mornings and evenings, and then we wouldn't see no deer after about mid season. So then we got to where we'd sleep in. We'd walk in like 10, 11 o'clock. We'd hunt till like 2. And then, you know, if something might come back for an hour in the evening, we started seeing deer and killing deer because deer knew when we was in there, and they knew our movements, and they changed accordingly. And I think coons will do the same thing if they know that that Nick and old Mutt Hides are rolling in here every evening, 6 o'clock, cutting in these woods. Let's hang out in the den for a while. You know, we'll get up and move down about 2 o'clock or something. So I think, you know, maybe not be exactly what correct, but that's my opinion on it. So whenever you got a place that's been hunted a lot, try to change it up. You know, I think in the summer months, a lot of times later, especially because it's so hot, the coons don't want to move later. And then on these cold front nights, if you can be cutting it dark, maybe a little before, probably do a lot of good. Curse says they run a track now. Hope my luck turns. Me too, buddy. Robert says LOL because some people's hounds like deer better than coons. Yeah, that has a lot to do with it. I tell you though, if honestly, if coon hunters or houndsmen, you know, it just takes a couple bad apples to ruin a whole batch. And if every houndsman, I'm not talking about us guys, I know everybody in my family, we're good people, but you know, you get them houndsmen that just go out here and they cut on everybody. They trespass, they don't care, they cut fences, they steal game cameras when they get caught on, and mess like that, and they got dogs that run deer and they don't care. Those are the ones that's ruining for everybody. You know, but what do you do? Kari Solomon says, why don't you wear hip waders? Well, I live in the mountains, and really there's no need for them here. Pretty much anything I got across, a good pair of waterproof boots will get you through. I have started wearing like some rubber Magellan boots, I think they are. They're from Academy Sports. They're kind of, it's a cheaper brand, kind of like Mucks. They're actually holding up super great. They're comfortable and insulated. I've been wearing those, but when you wear hip waders and you have to walk up a mountain, it's just aggravating. There's no, you don't need it. It's more weight on your feet. You know, just not needed. So I got one place. Robert says her dog just turned 1. That's good. That's real good. Stevie says the only way I've ever trespassed is when they run off property. I've guns pulled on me and everything for wanting to get them. Had a man pull a pistol on me for knocking on his door. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, if I have to get off some land to go get my dog, I'm going to do it. You know, but I'm not intentionally, like you say, not going to intentionally do it. I've had guns shot at me. I mean, I've felt, you know, 12 gauge shot bouncing off the back of my Carhartt jacket before, you know, in the woods. I mean, it was crazy. And I wasn't even on the guy's property. We were like 10 yards into the woods, and 10 yards from us was a fence line and a pasture. He owned the pasture, but the woods he didn't own. I had permission to be in the woods. But, you know, as far as guys pulling guns on you when knock on the door, I mean, you knock on my door at 1 o'clock at night, you know, there's going to be a pistol behind my back that you ain't going to know about unless you know what you're looking for. So, but as far as putting you in your face, that's different. Robert says, yeah, certain places I do better early, and some places I wish I waste my time if I don't turn late. Yep. Robert said, that's right. 3, if my places just get posted because of trespassing and people dumping garbage. But I think they're going to still allow me to hunt them because they know how I am. Yeah, you get a lot of that stuff. We actually, we got 5 or 6 properties, and we'll go talk to some people on here. Hopefully, sometime this weekend or next weekend. I know one piece of property is covered up in coon, but it's like right beside a major road, and I felt like you'd have to hunt that like 3, 4 in the morning or something to stay away from roads. And it's so tempting to go turn loose on a place like that. But when it boils down to it, I'm a houndsman more than I'm a coon hunter, and the safety and well-being of my hounds comes first. So now, if you had your pup, like a 4 or 6 month old pup that's starting to leave your feet a little bit, you put it in place like that and get them started on some good hot track. That maybe they wouldn't go for them once they get started. Take them another piece of property. But I got 4 or 5 places I'm gonna go talk to. I did get permission today. My buddy Tyrone that died. A lot of you guys had seen that on here. His brother called me, and up there above my buddy Tyrone's house, there were coons in his driveway the other night or something. He said, "Come on up there and kill them." So probably might shoot at that this weekend or first of the week for sure. But I'm going hunting Friday night. Just haven't picked where. Alan says 39 degrees in Jocko tonight. Still raining. Kari Solomon says, I got a blue tick young, but he goes in the woods about 50 yards and comes right back. What should I do? Basically, just reach down there, grab that dog by the collar, kind of drag it down the woods, shuck it in the woods, take your hat, whoop it on the hind end when it does it, tell him going in there and getting hunt, be real serious and stern sounding. The dog may go another 50 yards and stop. You need to walk in there, grab that dog, push him in the woods again, and keep on going. I told the story probably 100 times. But, if you're new here, listen up. Hopefully this will be some help to you. Had a buddy of mine named Trey Alexander one time. He had a dog doing the same situation. One night we done that with that dog. We probably walked that dog a few hundred yards in the woods, just 50 yards at a time, just recasting. Dog finally got to the point, went out several hundred yards, looped around, come back. I told Trey, I said, bring it back in the woods tomorrow night or whenever you hunt, do the same thing. Trey done that 3 times, 3 nights. It took him pushing that dog hard. The 3rd night he went out, had cast it twice like that, I think. Then checked out 600 yards, treed with the meat. First time that dog had ever treed by itself. It treed with other dogs. First time it ever done it by itself. So 3 hunting trips, probably a couple hours each trip, working that dog, fix that dog. Let's see. Well, here's the thing. I wasn't that late. It was 8 o'clock, and it was simply out of respect. Yeah. Oh, well, he's seen you coming, Stevie. He's like, "Air that Stevie May." Timber Hill's got a good point here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you like this video, and it'll help us rank better on YouTube. I would appreciate it. Got 20 watching. We got 11 likes. See if we can get some more. Kari Solomon, about 5. What do you mean about 5? 5 months? 5 years old? I guess 5 months old. That's pretty young for a dog. If your dog's only 5 months old, I'd say give it some time and just let it hang with you. They get around that 6 or 8, 10-month old, they need to get up from under your feet for sure. Caden Damon said, "Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you." Oh, says no, I can't really remember. 3 or 4 years old. Oh, okay. Yeah. That dog needs to get up out underneath your feet. Just keep doing what I'm saying. Grab that dog by the collar, walk down the woods, take your hat and just put it on the butt. Don't hit in the face or anything like that. And don't beat your dog. You're just scolding your dog. It's letting your dog know, I don't want you here. You need to go. And say it with a real stern voice, real loud. Get the point across. Like I said, that dog may just go another 20 or 50 yards and sit down. You gotta go grab a dog and do it again. Tough's like that. That's what he was when I first started hunting him. He wanted to hang around my feet really bad. And he was the type when you go over there and you grab a hold of him and go push him, he'd just lay down. So I knew then if I kept pushing him, I was gonna ruin him because he seemed to be real timid. So then I just kind of laid back on him and quit doing that and let him go. And he started going off with Tide pretty decent now. Yep. Caden, I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much for your support on here. Everybody that watches me and follows me on everything, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, you have no idea what it means to me for you guys to follow me and be loyal to me and support me. We've come a long way. It's just been 1 year, pretty much right at 1 year. I have to look and see. It's been like 1 year since we started posting videos on YouTube, and it was just a random thing we decided to do. I don't know. I think I just had some clips. I have to go back. One of my first videos, I go back sometimes. I look at my old videos. I'm like, man, I can't believe I put that crap on there. I'm like, I'm not a great editor now, but I'm like, man, I wish I knew more then. But yeah, we've come a long way, and the only reason why we've come this far is because of the Nightlife family. So we love you and appreciate you. Dylan John says, what age do you take your dog out to hunt? Buddy, when they're about 4 or 5 months old, I actually start letting them tag along with me in the woods. I don't expect them to do anything or go anywhere or leave my feet, really. But I start taking them in the woods when I'm hunting my other dogs at 4 or 5 months old. And basically what that does, for one, you can start working your lead training in the woods. And two, it also works their coordination. You know, you get them to where they're stepping over sticks and logs and over rocks. And I like to find little bitty creeks at that point and get kind of work on their fear of water. If it's during kill season, you're also working on gun shyness and stuff at that point. So I let them tag along. That's why I try to start pushing them and make them go into log. And you know, anytime they start running and training with that dog, that's when I single them out. They need to start hunting by themselves. Oh, Logan Mike says, have you ever read the Walk of Wick book? Yeah, I had one of them, and I read a fair amount of it. I haven't read them all. I didn't read all of that one, but yeah, I did read read a fair amount of that one. I liked it. It was pretty neat. Carrie says, should I hunt with him with older dogs? That 4 or 5 year old mark, man, that dog's it's kind of come and gone past the point of make or break. You need to push that dog really hard solo. That's what I would do. At this point, with him being 4 or 5 years old, if you're hunting him with older dogs, the only thing that dog's going to do is me too, if he's not doing it already. And young pups, if you're hunting him with young pups, they're going to want to play. If he's not interested in hunting already, that's going to sidetrack him. Best thing you can do is take that dog solo by itself and hunt him in the woods hard. And I'm talking 4, 5, 6 nights a week. And really put down some boot leather on that dog, walking him in the woods, making him go on, leave your feet. If you got places with plenty of coon, that's great. If you don't, put out a feeder. Don't cast him on the feeder, but put the feeder out to make sure there's coons on your property too. And you know, once he starts running and stuff, take the feeder out and make it more difficult for him. Stevie says, how's Tough coming along? He's doing pretty good. He got, man, like all of a sudden overnight, he got, is it whips? He got whips and was like skinny like that. So went through with the warmer. Sorry guys. Went through with the warmer, got him wormed out, and he's fattening back up now, looking real good. He's super energetic all the time. I don't know. He still likes to play a lot in the woods, so I'm having to work on him whenever I cast him with Hyde in there. He's all the time pulling on Hyde's ear and stuff. Hyde's not ill dog. I'll put up with it for about an hour, but then even know how long. But he's doing. And he loves to fight a coon. He's gonna be a good kill dog. So we just get him to calm down. He's got that immaturity level still kicking pretty high. But once I get him down on that, now next she's all business. She don't want to play. She just want to go. And she's starting to open her mouth in the woods a little bit. She started striking on tracks. She started splitting off on her own. And then she come in the heat. So, but she's out of it now. Gary says, keep up the good work. Love your videos. We appreciate it. We'll sure try. Wise Warrior says, a Nightlife family. It's a Nightlife family. Yes, it is. We're all a big family. And we appreciate you. We love you. Anthony Heinen says, do you feel that a 2-year-old is too old to try and finish? I have two hounds that I started at a year old but haven't been hunted after both will tree easy coons alone. 3's getting up there. That's that make or break. I mean, it really is. I'd say pull that dog off solo and push hard. Give it the rest of the season and see. I mean, I think a lot of people give up on dogs a little early, But comes a time when it's just like, yeah, we're gonna cut our losses here. You know, it ain't gonna happen. So 3, you're right at that breaking point, buddy. If you're really attached to the dog, I'd say hunt hard, push them through the rest of the season. If you're not attached to it, maybe cut your losses on that one and get you something else that you're going to enjoy hunting. Because that's another thing too. If you don't enjoy hunting the dog in the woods, you're not going to hunt the dog. So, John the Herd said I ruined the dog that wouldn't go hunting. He was real shy. Yeah, if you start doing that pushing on thing, like I was talking about tough, and they hunker down, just take a step back, change your methods, give them time, be patient with them. That's exactly what I had to do with tough. I had ruined a dog one time before like that. Hey guys, we got 16 likes, 25 watching, 26 watching. Will, hit the thumbs up button right now. I would really, really appreciate it. Stevie May says sometimes they'll catch on as early as 5 or 6 months old. I had a Walker Jip that was treeing by herself at 6 months old. She was nowhere near finished this time, but yep. That's the way, Nick's was. She started pretty early. I feel females start early quite a bit too. They seem to start earlier than males. And I had one female one time. She didn't do nothing. She was 2 years old, and she just bam clicked on, and she was jam up dog. Dylan John says, "Can a 4 or 5 year old hound learn to hunt?" They can. It's just that's getting up there really hard. It's like trying to teach a 60-year-old man to go back to school and learn how to work a computer. I mean, sometimes we all, as we age, get where we can't learn what the youngins are learning. I mean, that's the way it is. That's kind of over that point. But I've heard of people doing stuff like that. I haven't personally seen it. So if you own the dog and you got nothing else you need to be pushing, like if you don't have any 1-year-old pups that need to be pushing hard, put the time in it. You never know. You really never know. Now, if you got other pups that need pushing, I'd say don't waste your time. But that's just my opinion. Robert says, my black dog was treeing around the house by himself at 5 months old. Yeah, see, if I lived in a place where I could let my dogs run, that might too. Caden says, my dog is 7 months and she does not leave my feet. What should I do? We was talking about that earlier. You need to go ahead and go grab your dog by the collar, lead them down the woods, push them in the woods. First couple of times, be a little more stern sounding, a little more authoritative. And if you have to, take your hat off, pop them on the butt, push them in the woods. Don't shock them. Don't whoop on them too hard. But you need to let that dog know that you are not happy. And as long as you are here at my feet, you are going to be in trouble. That dog will catch up. Ray Boys Outdoors, how you doing? Good to see you. Carrie says, I wish I had dog awesome. Thank you, buddy. He's all right, not awesome, but I'm happy with him. Me and old Hyde, I was sitting there. I'm actually gonna make just kind of like a little video talking about what it takes to make a dog, and you could make a video series of like 40,000 DVDs on how to make a dog. But I just want to make one quick little video. The way you can make a dog is hunt, hunt, hunt. I have 4 pair of boots here at the house that shows the proof. Boot leather, shoe leather, miles behind the walking the hound. That's how you make them. So, and it's real hard too. It's like right now, life is good. I'm working on building a house. Got lots of work going on, a lot of things going on. Me and the girlfriend's doing real good and everything else. So sometimes it's hard to hunt when stuff's like that going on. But when I do my most hunting is like when something's wrong in life. When I was right in the middle of training, Hyde went through a pretty big disaster in my life. Didn't feel like sticking around the house. I'd come home from work, grab Hyde, go hunt. I'd hunt till 1 or 2 in the morning. Come home, lay in bed, get up 7 o'clock, go to work, come home, take me a 20-minute nap, grab Hyde, go again. 6 nights a week. And that's how I made Hyde. Stevie May, gotta go check off here. Anybody? Good to see you. Thank you. My black dog is the only male that I have ever had in my life that started that early. Robert says, yeah. It's not the normal, is it? Carrie says, it would be super nice if you can come out with your own clothing, like a night jacket that's warm on those cold nights of hunting. Yeah, we're actually working on with some manufacturers to come out with some actual pretty cool gear, not just merchandise as far as hats and shirts. And while we're on that subject, guys, this weekend, should be this weekend, on our website, nightlifekennel.com, we will be dropping an entire brand new line of knife merchandise called the Twilight Series. I'm not going to give any hints on what it is, but it's all a bunch of cool new stuff, and it's a cool new color that we haven't had out recently, or we haven't had out at all, this color. So be looking for that. Follow me on Instagram at Night Life Kennel, and my Facebook page, you can follow me, Nick Gilliland, or you can follow our Facebook page, Night Life Kennel. If you're also on Facebook, you want to join a Facebook group where you can buy and sell coon hunting supplies. We have a coon hunting group called Night Life Kennel. But anyway, follow me on my social media feeds, and hopefully this weekend, that stuff's going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to get some pictures up, and we will be dropping a brand new line of Nightlife merchandise. It's probably 5 or 6 different things. So it's going to be really cool. We're calling it the Nightlife Twilight Edition. You're welcome, Caden. Timber Hill says we left my FTP at home last night, and she chewed a hole in her kennel and got out because we left her. Oh, my jip. I was trying to figure out what that was abbreviated for. So I left her jib at home last night. She chewed a hole in her kennel. Yeah, I tell you, I've had Nick's up for about 3 weeks now because she was in heat. Man, even her kennel manners have gone way downhill. She is so antsy to go hunting. I can't wait to get her in the woods. Putting her up may actually push her to hunting harder. Robert says Blue Dog doing the same thing. Carrie says, do you like cur dogs? I don't have a single issue with a cur dog. The only drawdown that I have a cur dog, and this is not a break it deal for me. I would own a cur dog. I would hunt with a cur dog. My cousin has a cur dog. I really like them. I've thought about getting a cur dog to do squirrel and coon with, but the only drawback I have with a cur is you lose the hound sound, the hound mouth. I like the way a hound sounds when I'm hunting. So, but now to cross a cur with like a walker or something would be really cool. If you maybe you get a little better mouth out of it. But the dog breed as a white dog breed as a whole, I love. So I really do. Curs are super intelligent. I also actually I followed a brand new guy on YouTube the other day called Big Paw Dogging. Y'all need to check this dude out. I'd never seen this. I've hunted all my life, and I just call coyotes and stuff. It's no big deal. It's fun. A lot of people do it. But this Big Paw Dogging dude, he has a couple of curs that he trains what he calls bait dogging. Basically, he'll set up a coon call, or excuse me, coons on the brain. He'll set up a coyote call, electronic call out in the middle of this field, and he'll start calling coyotes. And he's got these cur dogs. If the coyote's located up real close to him, he'll send these 2 cur dogs in, and they will bait and pull the coyotes to him. And basically, one time, like, he's got 2 cur dogs holding off, some of the videos, 6 or 8 coyotes at a time in a field. And him and his buddy, when they get in close enough, they just start, and, he's killing, out of like 6 or 8, he'll kill 3 or 4 at a time. Or if 1 or 2 come out, he'll kill 1 or 2. And that's really cool. I really like that. And those are cur dogs. Those dogs are getting in there. They're actually getting in fights with coyotes, holding their own. And they're smart enough, like watching these dogs work. The coyote will come in and kind of hang out, and they'll just kind of stand there and walk around, Well, as soon as that coyote turns to go back towards the woods, them cur dogs are so smart, they'll go down there and nip at the butt of the coyote and basically instigate it to come back. And then once that coyote comes back, they kind of leave it alone, and they'll get back and get away, kind of thinking, yeah, Dad, go ahead and shoot him, And this is really cool to watch. And those are cur dogs. So, Dylan John, this is great advice. Thank you, buddy. Carrie says, I hunt blue tick, English, and Walker. No red bones, sorry. Well, now when you say blue tick, English, and Walker, are you talking about a mix, or are you talking about all pure breeds of the 3? Logan Mike says, what's your opinion on JC calls coon squaller? I saw a few videos on their Facebook page of them walking coons out of the trees. Do you think it's a good or bad thing? Rerunning the track. Yeah, Logan. Actually, that's what we use. And we have a Nightlife series coon squall made by JC Calls. Hang on, I'll get it for you guys. I'm not sure if I got any of these in stock or not, but this is my personal call. And probably reads backward, but it's Nightlife series, JC Calls. And I really love this call. It's got plenty of good sound to it. Resonates really good. I've got tons of coons to look with this thing. I've had some walk around. So yeah, JC calls. They are awesome. We may have them on the website right now, or I may be out. I'm not sure. But anyway, nightlifekilling.com. You can order JC calls. Coon Squaller Nightlife Series, and we keep them in a couple different colors. And if I don't have them, you can get up with Scott Christian. JC calls. He can make you one too. So a lot of people on here. I know Timber Hill's got one now. Stevie May was on here. He's got one. A lot of people love them. So JC Calls as a brand is growing like crazy, and they're getting a lot of followers and getting a lot of business. And you don't do that without making a good product. So yeah, we highly recommend them. Robert says, I hunt poodle. Sorry, I keep knocking the camera, guys. Robert says he'd hunt a poodle for a tree coon. I agree. Whatever it takes. Robert says, watch it next. It's what my black dog's mixed with. Mixed with what, Kerr? Oh, that's right. It was, wasn't it? Carrie says, I want to start hog hunting. Kerr's good for that, too. We don't have a lot of hog right where I live. Not far down the road we do, though. Yeah, I got a chihuahua that'll bay a cage in a coon. A coon in a cage. I got a chihuahua that'll bay a coon in a cage, so. Jen says I'm playing the guitar, LOL. Listen to from Rob's phone. You play guitar? That's pretty cool. You know, Jana, if you play guitar, I need to get up with you because I've got a project I need a musician for. So. Wise Warrior passes quick questions. I sort of asked before, is it smart they hunt coyotes? And how many would you need to hunt coyotes? What would the dog do once it encounters? And is it fair to hunt them on rabbit? Yeah, I mean, I know that's a question you asked on one of my videos the other day. And, I mean, it really boils down to it's fine. If they hunt coyotes, that's a smart dog if they can hunt coyotes and not get tore up by them. You definitely want multiple dogs, 2 or more on that. You know, you're talking about your dogs hunting pretty much a little bit of everything. You know, in our world of coon hunting, most of the time guys want their dogs to hunt one species, whether it be coon. Some guys want to hunt possum. Some guys use hounds for deer, you know, in places where it's legal. So you really just got to boil it down to what you want them to hunt. If you want them to hunt multiple species, we call those sick 'em dogs because you can sick them on everything. Then kill ahead and keep training them and push them on stuff. But if you want them to single them out and keep them with one species or 2, then you need to start breaking them off of whatever you don't want them on. But yeah, it takes a real smart dog to hunt coyote. It really does. Yeah. A rabbit too. Carrie says, hey Robert, weren't you in the Cooner stream? Yeah, Jen or Robert's always on there. Jan says, love that call. Sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, Jason calls the way to go. Lonnie says, when are you going to post more hunts? I have not seen any the last couple weeks. I enjoy watching your pleasure hunts. Yeah, I appreciate it, buddy. Well, like I had stated before, we lost permission for all of our land, our private land. So we've been having to go down to game land. I've got like 5 hunts. I've been hunting, guys. I got like 5 hunts already up on my camera now, well loaded up on the computer that I didn't even start to edit because we just go hunt and we didn't even strike nothing. I hunted hide one night. Went hunting down on game land. Buddy of mine cast on the other side of the road. He pulled down there. I didn't even know he was going to be hunting tonight. He ended up running a bear. I cast hide on the right side. Hide put in about 6 miles worth of tracking, looking for a coon. He didn't track. I mean, he didn't actually trail anything. But on the tech, he had about 6 miles of run up down ridges and hollers. And he was a little over a mile deep at the last point. He was about to cross on some private land. I know people don't want us over there. I know these people. They're ill people. So I ended up having to tone him and get him out of there. We was there for a couple of hours. I mean, we hunted the country hard, and there just wasn't no coons there. And there's some other guys that hunt hard all the time. So, you know, that's just the way it goes, I guess. But we've been hunting. We just, I hate to put up a video for you guys where we're not showing any action. So, but hopefully real soon, I'm going hunting again tomorrow night and Saturday night. And we get on coons, you guys will see them. I know some of y'all say you don't mind seeing videos that we put up where we don't actually tree anything, but you know, I don't mind putting them up every now and then, but there's no point in making you guys watch a bunch of anticlimactic stuff. Yeah, wise word. It's called decoy dogging. Yep, Timber Hill, Nightlife, BS, Kentucky Cooner. Wait, oh, Nightlife versus Kentucky Cooner? Is that what you're saying? Nah, I don't want to get myself showed up. Kentucky Cooner's got some good dogs. Especially that old Ranger dog. It reminds me of that jug dog of mine. You're looking to meet every time you cut that dog. Which, Hyde's the same way. If you just coon in there, he'll tree it. He throws out 3 locates. He'll stick it, and then meat will be there. He throws out 1 locate. Don't even walk to it. Hyde's going to check that tree. He's going to find out the coon's not there. Probably move on. Now, if he throws out 1, comes back, and throws out 2 or 3, he knows it's there. If he throws up 2, 80% of the time, he's going to stick that tree. If Hyde throws up 3 locates, load your gun, start walking. It's either in, or you're going to see the coon. Jen says we got a house dog. Tree Apollo too. She's like 10 pounds. Yeah, Jana, do you do any singing or anything? Heather Tucker, Much Scholars on board. How you doing? I'll tell you one thing right now, guys. You need to check in these Much Collars. You can go on muchcollar.com or nightlifekilling.com. We got these collars. Actually, I got these back in stock. These right here are the Mooks quick release collars. These can be used as a regular nameplate everyday collar, or they can be used mainly as a GPS replacement strap. Go on your GPS collar. Hang on, I'll show you. Oh, been running this one right here. I got this one hooked up on my Sport Dog Tech 2.0. Quick release. Some of you guys know that when you're hunting hounds, you get them loose on the tailgate, they don't want to hold still. This right here helps a tremendous amount. Hyde's not too bad. He generally posts up on tailgate, throws his neck up, and says, "Put it on me, Dad, let's go." But Tough and Nicks, they're excited. It's a different story. So this right here, coolest thing about this, these glow in the dark. These right here do. The ones with this strip on them, they glow in the dark. I have these back in stock, guys. So if anybody wants one, they're on the website, nightlifekilling.com. Or if I don't have them in stock, if they sell out, mookscollar.com. Heather, she'll have them. And see, also, we got a lot of other straps here in other colors. I got blue, I got orange, yellow, and black. So if you guys are interested, hit us up. We will hook you up. Let's see, David Nichols, I ain't back. Look like I missed some stuff. Yeah, not a whole lot. We're just BSing around here talking about coon dogs. You know how we are. Caden says, do you competition hunt? Nobody, I sure don't. I tried for a few times, and then it just wasn't for me. I'm the type of guy that I will not tolerate anybody cheating me for no reason. You beat me fair and square, I'll be the first one to shake your hand. You cheat me, I mean you're going to have problems. So, went and done some competition hunts. Needless to say, me and some men had some problems. I do not competition hunt anymore for that very reason. But I believe in the golden rule. Treat people as you want to be treated. And people didn't want to, so. Have any of your dogs lost hair from the mange? No, I have not had any mange. Now, I have had kennel allergies, like from the bedding and stuff, and they'll be rolling up on the cage and stuff, and they kind of wear thin spots on them. I've had that in the past, but no, I've never had the mange on my dogs, luckily. Richie said, give me a holler, we can go on the hunt club. Sounds good, buddy. Robert says, yes, she does. Jess says, no, my voice is busted. Oh, well, who am I going to believe on that one? Well, I need to talk to you guys. David says, the Mooks glow in the dark. Do they come in green color? Yes, they do. I do not have them, but I placed an order with Heather the other day. Hey, Heather, how many colors are on these? I know green, blue, is it red, and something else. We got other colors besides orange. Should be here in a few days or so, within a week, I would say. So, yeah, if you don't want an orange, just hold on. They are coming. But, yes, they do come in green. Janice, don't let him lie to you. He needs to remember that I am in eye distance of him. Let's see. Me, wish I did. Yep, Heather says very soon. Oh, Janice says, I am in love with my pink and black license plate. Good. That thing turned out better than I thought it would. I know when we talked about it, we didn't know how well it'd show up on the black, but that did look really good. I'm not sold out of tags, but I'm really low on them right now. So I've actually ordered a whole bunch. Should be here in a couple days. Those tag things, that was actually Robert's idea. I got to give credit to Robert Tackett. He told me this was, man, how long ago was that, Robert? That was a while back. That's when we first started selling merchandise. He's like, you need to sell vehicle tags. And I thought, yeah, that's a good idea. But I was like, it's kind of on the back burner of some of the ththings I want to do. And we started selling these vehicle tags, and they are flying off the shelf. I'm telling you what, probably one of the hottest things we sell. It really is. Because they're cheap, they're affordable, they look good, and people love them. So, David, you're welcome, buddy. Okay, so guys, Heather posted. There are 5 colors in the Glow Mux collar straps. Orange, like you see here, blue, green, red, and pink. So any of you ladies out there hunting that want the pink, we can get you those as well. Curtis Shelton, 8 dens. I'm moving county south, I'm moving the county, heading south. Good luck, buddy. That's our field staff member, Curtis Shelton, right there. He is out hunting right now, and Curtis is pretty cool. He's a real good guy. Got to know him a little bit. Real good, honest man, good Christian man, family man. He's got a bunch of kids, got a real loving wife up in Indiana, and he has learned how to film hunts right now. And so pretty soon you're going to see some footage coming from Indiana. Heather, yep, she's going to get a black and green license. Janice says that shows up the best, the pink and the black. So girls, you love them. Robert says, well, thank you. No ideas anybody would have copyrighted. Yeah, we actually finally got our trademark in on everything. So now we have, well, we've had that for a little bit. We had a provisional type trademark on Nightlife, but now Nightlife is officially trademarked. So that's really good. We got everything protected. Gary says, what was one of your best dogs you had? Got it currently. Well, it's kind of a tie. I had Jug. He was, I don't know if you guys went back far enough, you'll see on my videos, Jug died just several months ago. Jug was 13 years old, and I didn't get him until he was 6. But it was kind of like I was getting back in coon hunting. I had some pups. I needed an older dog, and I found him and got him. But Jug was one of them dogs. I mean, he was just a solid dog. Awesome dog. He would split tree. He'd hold pressure. He wasn't slick. He wouldn't run. He wouldn't run trash. I mean, he was a good dog. Well, I say he wouldn't run trash. Like once a year, this dog would test me. He would run a bear. Once a year, he had to get it out of his system. After he run one bear, he was done. But he didn't run no deer. He didn't tree possums, nothing like that. Jug was an awesome dog. He handled fairly well, but I gotta say, Hyde's probably my best dog. Me and Hyde, we have put a lot of miles in timber. A lot of you guys got dogs like that. Hyde handles really well. I don't have to walk him on lead. He loads himself. Aside from skinning the coon and toting it out, he does it all, which, can't ask for more. Hyde's a good dog. He could be a little faster on track. Hyde is, I'll check the tree 3, 4, 5 times to make sure I'm accurate type of dog. He's not jam it up, hit the first time, and stick it. He's check, 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 which I love, but, maybe if he just check it one time, that'd be good. Robert's, yep. See, I did his tags for Robert and Jana. She got the black and pink. Robert got the black and green. So, thank you. Can you please show us all your dog? I would, but I can't. I can't get outside and do it right now. But yeah, I would. If you go on our videos though, there, Caden, I pretty much have all the dogs. There's some of them that, especially for Nix, we got an 11-month-old named Nix, NYX. Which in Greek means goddess of the night. That's why I named her that. She's starting to come on pretty good. Got Tough, which is he's like a month younger than Nick's, off a totally different bloodline, totally different litter. And then we got Hyde. He just turned 4 a couple months ago. He's my good dog. And then I've even got episodes with Jug in there. Now Jug passed away a few months ago, but Let's see. Now the green is very nice too. I like it a lot. Gregory, how you doing, buddy? Let's see here. David Nichols, we're running bear. Well, run bear is not trash, but I hear you. If you don't hunt them, then you don't want them to run. Yeah. Well, like you say, if it ain't what you want, that's run trash. So, but yeah, he'd hit one bear a year and never fails. It would put me in the worst place. Some subdivisions, some. Oh man, I tell you, some one night I don't know if you guys would even want to hear, but one night we ended up having to go into a gated golfing subdivision with multi-million-dollar homes to get jugged after he ran a bear in there and just decided he'd run to about the middle and quit. Couldn't run all the way through to on some other land that'd be easy to get to. No, no, he had to run down to the golf course and then quit running the bear, and me have to sneak in there and get him. That was fun. And then one night he run across a bunch of game land, cut across a bunch of private land, and ended up treed up on some game land. And I drove my old truck up a logging road, the muddy logging road. Had to have him full load get in there. I was going up some private land, wasn't even supposed to be in there. And then when I topped the hill on the top of the mountain, I come out and it said game land, and I ended up getting Joe. So basically, I drove my truck on game land, and that was a big no-no. But yeah, what do you do? It's kind of hard to chase down a dog full run on a bear. Carrie says, "You ever went Carrie or Kari? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Have you ever went to the Grand American? Yeah, I go about every year. Been going for a long time. I actually work for Sport Dog Brand, this company right here. Company right here. I'm pro staff with them, and I work for them. So like Grand American, Tree and Walker Days, Autumn Oaks in Indiana. Sometime Winter Classic, I actually go with my buddy Kim Bishop. We set up the Sport Dog booth and we run it for the weekend. We sell merchandise. We help guys out with troubleshooting issues. If guys have broken antennas or need batteries, a lot of times we have that stuff. We give it to them. So yeah, I will be a Grand American this year as well. Wise Warriors Pass says, stupid but random fun question. Doberman and Coonhound mix. I think it'll be a good bite and obedience and look like a coon dog, but will it do coon dog? I'm not sure, buddy. I've never had much to do with the Doberman, so I don't really know anything about them or how they would do. I really don't. Really don't. Oh. David said, I see, that's true, Nick. It all depends on what you want from your dog. David says, did Jug tree him when he did run bears? No, I never had him tree one. I never did. He just would flat run one. It just, I don't know. It was one thing. He just flat run one. Carrie says the second one. Kari, I guess. So Kari Solomon. I'm sorry. He said he goes out there all the time in Orangeburg. Yep, well, I'll be there. Come by the Sport Dog booth, see me, and also Matt Williams, the Big Dog Lights. He's going to be around the booth. He's one of our big sponsors. Come by and see him. We're this close, guys. We may actually have a Nightlife Kennel booth. Grand American, possibly. Now, Tree and Walker Days in Union, South Carolina this year, we will have a Nightlife Kennel booth. Miss Nightlife's going to be running that. She's going to be set up right beside me at the Sport Dog booth. So come by and see all of us. Wise Warriors Path, I know a guy that breeds his hound to pit bulls, and they make coon dogs. Cool. David says, yes, a Doberman and Coonhound mix works. I have had parties, had them in the past. They make great coon dogs, and their dog's really smart. Yeah, I mean, a Doberman's really smart, obedient dog, so. Carter says, I'm going to come by with a big sign on my name. Definitely, if any of you are going to be at the Grand American or any event, come by. I love to see the Nightlife family. I love meeting you guys. Stand around and talk to me. That's basically what you see this live video right here. This is basically what those meets are. I mean, people come by the Sport Dog booth and they talk to me and Ken. We just sit there and talk about coon hunting. It's an awesome thing. We love it. And I've had people approach me at gas stores. I had somebody holler at me at the state fair today, or not today, but a little while back. I see people all the time, and I'm more than obliged to stop and talk. Love the Nightlife family. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be where we are today. Robert says he's going to try best to come this year. You going to try to come to the Grand American or the Walker Days? Walker Days would be about 3 hours closer for you, Robert. Don't know which one you're interested in there. Guys, we're up at 20 likes right now. We've been here an hour. If you can, you're watching this, you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button. Have you ever hunted in Garnet the Webb Wildlife Center? No, I have not. Heather says, where's Walker Days? Heather, it is in Union, South Carolina. Union County, South Carolina, at the fairgrounds. It'll be the last weekend in February. Robert asked us that. Yep. Last weekend in February, Union, South Carolina, at the fairgrounds. That is when Walker Days is. David says, I met buddies, and they make good bear and coon dogs. Some are semi-silent. Some were open mouth. I'll remind you, Robert, and Heather, I'll remind you too. Heather, Coon Dog Day is literally 4 minutes down the road from me, and I have not been in 10 years. Dog Day is not about coon dogs anymore. Actually, the entire treeing competition and dog show got pushed out of the city limits of Saluda and got moved on down the road because there's so many yuppity craft fair people that set up, I guess, at this deal. They didn't want to see pure hound dogs, even though the entire day is called Coon Dog Day. So the actual coon dog side of things is getting pushed out of it, and since they started doing that, I haven't really been. But I think we should come back, and I feel like that's technically another county for me. I feel like my county or another county close to me should come out with a real like Hound Dog Day or something like that, where we really actually celebrate hounds, not just I don't know, calling it that. Ray Boys Outdoors says, what camera do you use to film your hunts? I've used a little bit of everything. I use my cell phone quite a bit. This is a Samsung 8 Plus. A lot of times I use this, not all the time, but a lot of times I use this, especially walking in the woods. This is a waterproof phone. It's got high definition, good audio on it. I've got, hang on, I'm trying to dig it out of my bag here. I've got a GoPro Hero 5 that I use sometimes. I don't really like the GoPros though because of the audio. It's a good action cam. You can drop it, waterproof, everything. This camera right here is a Fujifilm. It's like $200 from Walmart. It's waterproof and shockproof. It takes high definition. It's got good audio. So this is kind of like a little backup camera for me. One of the main ones that we're using now, especially on our intros to our videos and our tailgates at the end, we're using right here. This is a Canon M50. This is a mirrorless camera. It's got the flip around, so if I'm doing selfie mode, I can see the screen. I don't know. See, there you guys are. But I can turn that around. I've got a Rode mic up here on the top. Helps pick up the dog's audio from a long distance. I really like this right here. This the only drawback down to this one is the size of it. You can see pretty how big it is. With just the camera, you can put the Rode mic on top and just carry it like this, and it's not so big, but I wanted this on here because it helps me carry it. I can hold it at different angles, shine it up in a tree, and I feel like this right here kind of helps protect the camera a little bit. It's got a base plate so I can sit down on a log or something. I really like that camera. That's a lot of my review videos. All my review videos are done with that. That there's actually a way that I can hook this up to the computer and do a live video through it too, but I haven't got all that into it. So yeah, between the phone, GoPro, this, and that Canon M50, that's pretty much what I film with. I've already got a cell phone, so it works great. This little camera was like $200. The Hero 5 is a couple $100. This right here with the Rode mic was about $1,000. So I don't really want to tote that into the woods deep much because I don't want to risk breaking it. But yep, that's what we use. Curtis says, I'm going to try to make it down to Walker Days. All right, buddy. Well, I'm going to be there, and we're going to have a nightlife booth. So, Curtis, you come down, you got somewhere to hang out for sure. Curtis says, oh, my God, I'm going to see Nick. Bring Hyde. Yeah, we've actually we've thought about that. I've got Hyde trained to sit and, pretty much stay at my feet. So we may actually have him behind the booth at one of those. I'm not sure. But we've thought about it. Hyde's actually got a vest that he wears in public. It makes him look like a service dog. So that way, I don't know, I can get him in places and stuff. We've actually took him in a lot of stores and things. Yeah, Robert, Walker Days might be better for y'all. Like I said, it's going to save you 3 hours worth of travel each way. So, yep. And Robert, Walker Days is literally like an hour from my house too. So, I don't know. Might be able to do a little bit of hunting, Robert. You come down if you want to buy you a. It's in South Carolina. I live in North Carolina. We may do a little hunting. So Robert, if you want to come down and pick up a couple of license or something, do it. Heather, he says, let's do it. Are you talking about Walker Day or Saluda? If you are, Heather, I'll set up booth with you. Oh, David says, oh my goodness, everybody did not hit the like button. And my other comment, okay, Not Live family, hit that darn like button already. I mean, this is the nicest way possible. All right, guys, you heard it from my cousin David. Please hit the like button. Ray Boy says, we film with the GoPro. Like you said, the audio isn't the best, but our main problem is the lighting. Yeah. Let me give you guys a little tip right here. Oh. This right here is what I use to do all my lighting when it comes to like my tailgate pictures and stuff. Basically, I set this up right here. This has got a high and it's got a little low spot on it. What I really like about this thing's like 40 bucks. They're kind of expensive, but on the back right here, it's rechargeable. So you don't ever have to buy batteries for it. It's pretty. I've actually left this out in the bed of my truck in the rain before, and it was okay. It's got this little stand to where I can set it and aim it up at myself while I'm filming, or I flip this up sometimes and I hang it on my tripod, or I can hang it from a limb. So I've actually got a couple of these. This is what we used to do a lot of our filming with the tailgate side of things. But now when we get out in the woods and we're hunting, we're using our headlamp for that, of course. But now the GoPro's got the brand new GoPro 7, and it is waterproof without a casing, and you can add an external mic, plus has video stabilization. So, like, within the next month or two, that's something I'm going to buy. Nick, his Walker Days where the Union County Fair is. Yes, it's in the Union County Fairground. Lonnie says, are you concerned with hide locating on trees and then leaving with your young dogs? Try putting your young male dog in the kennel with hide the morning before you go on. No, I'm actually not concerned about it. No, he won't leave he won't locate on a tree and then leave. What I was talking about is a lot of times hide will check a tree and go, even by itself. Hyde is super good at checking trees, and if the need's moving on, he'll move on. But no, he's not one to be pushed off a tree, especially with a young dog. So now the issue that I have is like when we're first cut him in the woods, Tough will go down through there and he'll be pulling on Hyde's ear, and Hyde puts up for a good while. He puts on a lot longer than I would, but then he puts him in his place. So I've recently, had to start taking the shock system out, put it on like a level 2 or something, just something to get a little static. And I'll holler at Tough, say, oh, Tough, leave him alone. I'll bump him. And it's fixed the problem. So, Gar says, I'm 14, by the way, LOL. Well, that's cool, man. Make sure you come by. We'd love to see you for sure. Oh, let's see. You just messaged me and asked me about Walker Days. Yep, message me afterwards. Look you up. Yeah, playing hunting. Let's see. Roberts, sounds good. Carr says start hunting at 4. Went in the woods at 5. That's the way to do it. Yeah, Heather. I wish somebody would do like a hound dog day and keep it for real about hound dogs. Like I said, that Saluda Coon Dog Day is pretty cool. I mean, it started out a long time ago, and it was all about coon hounds. That's exactly what it was about. It wasn't about bear dogs or nothing. It was about coon hounds. And it has long since left that. Coon hound is the only thing coon dog about Coon Dog Day is the name, pretty much. I think actually the last couple of years they had UKC involved and they did a night hunt. The last couple of years, I think the city of Saluda wanted to start charging UKC to hold it there, and there's not a lot of money made anyway. And I think the last time I went to it several years ago, there was only like 4 dogs showed up to hunt. It was. And UKC's like, no, we can't pay no money to get to put this here when we don't make no money on it. And so now there's no actual night hunt at Coon Dog Day. That may change next year. I mean, who knows? But so far, there's not been one. Kari says, what part or building are you going to be in the Grand American? Walker Days both. I'll be at the main indoor building. The main one. Carter says, my brother takes me out there, and my cousin, my dad, and he's a little used to hunt like crazy. Family affair, that's the way to do it. Heather says, I know ABTCR has a big presence. What is that, ABTCR? If you don't mind, spell it out for us idiots like myself. Carter says, rescue. Okay, yep. Carter says, do you like fishing? Yeah, buddy. I do a lot of, I do catfishing, and I would love to be a bass master, but I cannot pull it off. But I try. I do bass fish a little bit. We have a lot of trout fishing here. We have a lot of rivers, big creeks. So I do a lot. I used to do a ton of trout fishing, spinner fishing, and fly fishing. You know, pretty good at that. I like catfish because I just like catching bigger fish. And but yeah, and I'll take, like, me and Miss Nightlife. We got a pond over here in town. I'll take her to, and sits there and fishes about 4 foot off the bank, and catches about 1 million little brim, about that big, and she has the time of her life. And I mean, I'm sitting over there throwing everything I got. You know, I got a 100 bait casting rod. I'm throwing everything I got trying to catch these monster bass. And she's over there with a little Zebco 33 and some worms, catching the crap out of brim. And I don't catch nothing. And then I end up giving up. I catch a few brim, and then I'll throw in deep water and try to get a few cats. So Robert says, yep, we're going to try and do that so we can try and hunt with y'all. Yeah, see, Robert, last year I actually had a deer lease about 10 minutes from there, and I had my camper set up. So me and Kim, we stayed in my camper, and then we go hunt the game land. The game land that I talk about hunting all the time is right there beside it. So we would hunt the game land. We had a pretty good hunt. But this year, I don't have a deer lease. My camper's not down there. So I don't even know. I'm going to probably drive. So I got a little over an hour drive, which is fine. But we might try to hunt one night with the game land down there. So yeah, definitely. Jan says, I love to fish for a chance, for a change of pace. But Rob would rather hunt. Yeah, I'd rather hunt too. But summertime, I'll do some fishing. I'll tell you a cool story. This is going to be funny, you guys. I'm going to get off here in just a minute. But me and Caitlin went hunting one night. And this is when we went out. And we went down to South Carolina, cut on some private land. And there's a place called Fair Forest Creek. And they say creek, but it looks more like a river to me. And we were sitting there fishing the week before, and I shined the creek, and I seen gar about yay long. I seen catfish. I seen all this. Went back a week later, and I told her, I said, you know what, I'm going to take a little fishing pole. I said, we'll cast dogs in there, we'll do a little fishing. So she'd never really done a whole lot of fishing at this point. And we went down there. I bought a $10 Dock Demon. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it. Things yay long. Tiny little thing, $10 Walmart. We was sitting there, cast hide in, and grabbed that pole and put a worm on it or something. Just took a couple worms. I don't remember. Yeah, I guess it was worms. And by the time Hyde struck, he started moving the track on. She took that thing, threw it in this little bitty hole, and it's a stupid muddy river. I mean, it's so muddy. It was ridiculous. And that thing hadn't hit the water, and big old catfish rolled over, hit it like a bass. And that catfish was about yay long. That was the first fish she'd ever really caught. And it was fun. And we pulled that up, put that on a stringer. Hyde rolled in locate, sat down on his tree. We walked 400 yards in there and knocked out a coon. She towed the catfish back, and I towed the coon. It was an awesome night. It was really fun. Oh, I'm on Rob's side. Yeah, but would for a change, actually, I would rather coon hunt with my dogs. Jay, yeah, sounds like you got a good dog to hunt with now. That much cut short on our account, lol. No, don't leave, Kari says. Rather coon hunt. I haven't went fishing in 10 years, so I just wanted to. Yep. Oh, Kari says, can you do a live video on Saturday? I might, buddy, but I'm probably going to be in the timber trying to film you guys some coon hunts. So, I thought about doing a live video while I'm hunting. Like I seen Kentucky Cooner done one. My only problem is 9 times out of 10 where I hunt, there is no cell service. Literally, like there is none. So to do a live video while I'm hunting is almost going to be impossible. Everywhere we can go hunt is very rural, and there's like no signal. I don't know why. So it's kind of hard to do a live coon hunt video. I'd love to though. I think I could definitely pull it off, but I know it's a lot of work. Jan says, my Walker female is going to be a dog, coon dog, if this weather would break. Yeah, I know. That's our issues too. So, been on here an hour and 14 minutes. See, it's 10 o'clock. Yep. I'm probably going to have to get off here in just a minute, guys. The reason why is Miss Nightlife's going to get off work, and I'm going to spend some time with her. Robert says, yeah, because it's been trained by the best. Yeah, I wish the weather would break for everybody. From up north all the way down south, we all need a weather break, and we all need to get in the woods. So, what do you guys think about doing a Nightlife get-together hunt in the spring sometime? I know we talked about doing this for a while now, but everything gets so busy, especially this time of year. Every single month for here on to the end of coon season, I've got 2 or 3 either hunting trips or sport dog trips planned, so it's hard for me to squeeze anything else in. But Carter says, I got an English dog, I think English mixed with Walker, the best in our town, but we have hunted one night, and a dog was in the woods treed, but some reason why my dad decided to go to the store. Jana, I sure will. I'll tell her hey for you. Yeah, Robert, to me, I want to do the get-together, but it just seems like the spring might be a better time. But then when you do that, it's like you got to make sure you got some private land to hunt, because I know a lot of times the spring game lands, they don't want you hunting on them. You know, because then you get the turkey hunters out there and stuff. So, all right, guys, so a couple big announcements. In case you're watching right now and you haven't been watching, the Nightlife mystery box full of coon hunting gear is packaged. I got a pile of them, a huge pile of them sitting right here. They're going to the office in the morning, so they'll be going out to all the Nightlife family members that bought one. Just dropped what I was fidgeting with. But anyway, I hope you guys love these, and we put a lot of effort in these. We got up with some awesome vendors, some companies that put the product in these boxes. They offer them at a discount, which is really cool. We totaled it up. There's $52 worth of stuff in this box. You paid, the guys who bought it, guys and gals, paid $35 for this box plus the shipping. You know, a lot of people average that right 40. So people saving a lot of money. It's got some cool stuff in it. It's got stuff you're going to use every single night when coon hunting. I hope everybody's going to be happy. Just put a lot of thought and energy in it. And if this mystery box is something you guys like, we're definitely going to do more in the future, because they sold way more than I thought they would. I figured we'd get like 2 or 3 people, but we had a pile of them, and I'm really excited about that. And a couple of the companies that put product in here, they're super excited about it too. So I've went ahead and filmed tonight. That's the reason why I got my camera out. I went ahead and filmed an unboxing of the mysteries. I'm going to give it about a week for the people who order them to get theirs in, open them up and see them, and then I'll put that little short video up so everybody else can see what was in it. And I hope everybody's happy with them. I know a lot of thought and energy went in them. Also, guys, this weekend or next, on our website, nightlifekilling.com, we're going to be launching a brand new line of merchandise. Some of a lot of the same stuff that you've seen before, but we got brand new colors, and we're calling it the Twilight Edition. So we've been working projects. I got a couple gear reviews up right now that's going to be uploaded. Like I said, I got some permission to hunt some new properties we're going to work on. The mystery up, big things happening, guys. So I'm going to read a couple more comments here. Let's see. Jan says, if you can come, we have all kinds of places we can take you. All right. Timber Hill, yeah, we did sell out of the mystery boxes. What it was is we ordered a certain amount of inventory to put in the boxes, and I didn't want to sell over that, and people wouldn't be getting what everybody else was. So, yes, we did sell out of those. We're going to do some more mystery boxes, though. So Kari says, Dad went to the store about 15, 20 minutes miles back from the woods. We get back, he's still a tree with a coon. Timber Hill, we will hook you up on the next one. So, all right, guys, if you guys are interested in anything Nightlife merchandise-wise, go over to lifekilling.com. We also sell the Big Dog Genesis Coon Hunting Lights. We are fully stocked with the Mooks collars. This right here is the orange glow-in-the-dark quick-release buckle. We have the regular hooks, straps, and several different colors. This is the original right here. And also, I put in an order with Heather just the other night, and we are getting all new Mooks glow-in-the-dark with other colors. Green, blue, pink, green, let's see, yellow. I don't know, there's a bunch of them. There's like 5 different colors. So, Timber Hill, you got your Genesis. I apologize for the delay. Matt Williams, the guy that owns Big Dog Lights, he got bad hurt, so it put him way behind. But appreciate your patience. I'm glad you love the Genesis light. Do some filming with it. Show us what you think of it. But if you guys are interested in anything else, we also carry Dan's gear now. You can go on my website, check it out. That's one thing I want to show you guys. I just filmed a review for this, like right before I went live. This right here is the Dan's collar bag. This thing is awesome. I love this bag. I have enough inventory to sell. I did not buy one for myself, and I'm hating myself for it. This thing is awesome. It holds your GPS tracking system. It holds your collars, holds your light, everything you need in this thing. We have these on the website right now. I think I got them for $35, which is a price that's kind of hard to be beat. These things are back ordered like crazy, so as soon as they sell out, I don't have a whole lot of them. As soon as they sell, it matters where I can get them back in. But that's an awesome product. Y'all need to check it out. NightLifeKim.com. We got JC Calls coming back in stock. I do have a whole brand new bunch of the Sport Dog beacon lights in stock. So a lot of things are up on there. Tomorrow we will be loading up some brand new merchandise. So Carter says, nice talk, man. Can't wait to see you now. I'm going to watch some of your old videos. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, guys. One more gal from call Miss Nightlife, see how her night went, and go from there. Tomorrow night, we'll be getting in the woods. Saturday night, we'll be getting in the woods as well. So hope you guys do. Hope the weather breaks for everybody. And in the meantime, guys, true one for me.